Hello, everybody, and welcome to our rainy day Memorial Day weekend comments sold. I'm Nicole from Bits and Pieces, and I'm here with
Heather.
All right, we are ready to start. We never do like the little notifications when to go because we're always feel a little bit behind in the store. So we're here, and hello, if you're jumping on, definitely let us know that you're here and ready to say hi and seeing us. Let me get on so I can see who's on and be able to see you guys. Yay, Kelly, you can see us. That's exciting. All right, so I know it worked, right? So I'm glad you have the notifications on to be able to see when we go on live. That is fantastic. Hey, Wendy! Glad that you're seeing us too. And Betty is on with us. Super exciting. Well, guys, we've got some great products to bring you tonight and some really great products that are brand new. And I am super, super excited to bring them to you. So, again, I am Nicole from Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop, and I'm here with my friend Heather. We are broadcasting live on 3 different platforms tonight. We are live on our app, and we are live on Facebook. What I have been seeing is that Facebook definitely it's like a huge lag to do those notifications and let you know that we go on live. So I'm sorry if it feels like a drag out this little introduction a little bit, but I want to make sure that those people who are on Facebook are actually seeing us and get to see all the goodies that we have, because I have a lot of good stuff to show you guys tonight and some fun stuff. Yay! Our friend Jill is on. We also have Diane from Salem, New Hampshire is on. We also have Deb's on. Your Wednesday, buddy.
My Wednesday.
Yes, yeah. So hello, friends. Good day in the shop today. Yes, the shop is actually open. We are open this weekend. We are open tomorrow even. So 10 to 4, you're off tomorrow.
I have the day off tomorrow
Because
working many days in a row for the tent sale.
yes,
Yay!
our tent sale. So our tent sale is next weekend.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 29th, 30th, 31st, from 9 to 4 on Friday and Saturday, and 9 to 3 on Sunday, here in our parking lot at 70 Bridge Street in Pelham, New Hampshire.
So be there, be square. If you want any information, further information, you need the direct address so you can put in your GPS and come and get here. Just go to our website, bnpquilts.com, and that will give you any of the information, like our time, our days, things like that. Because this temp sale is a little bit different time than the shop, so you want to make sure that you get all that info.
Yeah.
Right. And we're all going to be here, so you'll get to see us all working the tent sale this weekend. All right, so I'm seeing a lot more of our friends that are actually jumping on. So hello, Kirsten says hello again this weekend. Yes, you're going to see me a couple times actually, because I'm going to pop on tomorrow. My fault. I forgot a quilt at home that I was supposed to show you guys tonight. So I'm going to pop on again tomorrow. So yeah, sorry guys. You're going to see a lot of my face this weekend. But yes, we're going to do a quick comment sold tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to jump on and show you a couple more products of some fun different things. So I want to show off one of my quilts that I did a class last year on. So we're going to jump on to tomorrow during Memorial Day to show you that. All right. So like I said, we are broadcasting on 3 different platforms. We are on our website. And we are on, that's bnpquilts.com. We're also on our app, super easy to download. Just go to your app store, and download that. It is a,
download on Apple or Android.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to buy. You click buy now and add to cart, and then check out at the end.
Yes. So very easy to do that. And we're also on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you are watching us now live on Facebook, you are going to want to type down below the word register to get yourself registered to be able to purchase any of these items. In order to put anything into your cart, you are going to use this comment section down below and type sold space in your item number to be able to put those items into your cart. All right, we are going to start right away. Please feel free to ask any questions. You can use your comment section down below to ask those questions. Let's just do a big shout out to our friend that are from all over. My gosh, we've got friends from all over. But Fran just said that she just returned from a trip to Italy, France, and Spain.
Fun.
Congratulations. That is awesome. That she went for her brother-in-law and sister-in-law both had for both. Andrew, you too celebrated your 50th anniversaries? Wow, that's awesome. And what a trip to be able to do that. That is fantastic, Fran. I hope you had a good time. I hope you took a lot of pictures too, because that is my idea, is to go to like all these other countries like Spain and things like that and take pictures. And then I always think quilt patterns with like the tiles, the Moroccan tiles, and in Spain all their tile work, and Italy, oh my gosh, the stained glass and stuff like that, that would make really cool quilts. So very, very fun. Okay, so the first item that we have up tonight, first items we have up tonight, was what I actually did a little pop-up last night of, but I want to show you a little more in detail the specific items that we got and the ability to purchase them. So these are my very, very favorite tools. First one up is called the First Choice Ruler in a 4x8. Now, why do I love these acrylic rulers? These super fine lines. Oh my goodness. They are fantastic. You see those fine lines? Oh, there you go, Heather. Thank you. Those super fine lines are going to give you the most accuracy that you can ever have in your cutting. And I also love it. And you're going to see every single one of these tools has the degree in angles coming off from both sides. Why is this so important? Well, when you're cutting strip widths at an angle, it makes it easy to put the strip width of fabric along your angle. Doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed in doing your cuts. And you can measure 1/4 of an inch away from the side and right to the side. Every single one of the First Choice rulers does that same exact thing. So we have super fine lines and we have those angles coming off from both sides. Now, I can tell you this accuracy of those super fine lines, of those black lines, just gives you exactly that accuracy that is amazing, because, well, a 1/16 inch being off in your cutting may seem like no big deal, but think about that. 16/16 of an inch is 1 full inch. That's a big deal to be off. So having accuracy is really super important. So this is one of the first sizes that's a brand new First Choice ruler. There are 3 sizes that are brand new, the 4x8, and we also have this new one, which is the 3x18. So and I'm gonna bring in another size after that, but the 3x18 is awesome because you have 18 inches in length to be able to put down and do your cuts. Again, look at this. They've got oh, thanks, Heather. There you go. We've got those degree lines coming off from the edge of the ruler and then 1/4 of an inch in. Now, why might that one be important for 1/4 of an inch in? Because if you're working with something and you have a seam allowance, you can actually put that on your seam allowance line and then do your angular cut. So let's pretend that this is a strip width of fabric and we want to cut a specific 45-degree angle. Well, look, we could use the top of our strip for the 45-degree line. Well, sorry guys, I'm holding this, but you get the idea. It's along the top, and then we can cut along here to cut our strip width at the 45. Want to do it at a 60-degree? No problem. Look at this. We're going to put it along the line right here, and then you can cut this at a 60-degree. Doesn't make any difference if you're left-handed or right-handed in this. This also goes in whole numbers. You can see that 4x8 and the 3x18 goes in whole numbers. So no silly half inches, of which you could get confused when you're doing your cutting. Not going to say a name, but there are certain competitor rulers that have that silly half inch, of which has thrown me off a few times, and I've did oopsie cuts there and not done a correct cut. So this is a 3-inch. Again, 4x8, 3x18, and my new favorite, which I'm very, very, very excited about, and this one is an 18x24. I definitely marketed for this one. I was cheerleading and asking Deb over and over to be able to be bringing this one in. I kind of joked around with them though, and I did say that this is finally a way for me to accurately measure New England snowfalls, because the other ruler that I had was only 14 inches, and last year I had to use 2 rulers stacked to be able to measure the New England snowfall that I have. So now I said I can measure those snowfalls with ease with a 24-inch. But all kidding aside, I am super excited about this tool. This will now become my tool to be having on my cutting table at all times. Yes, we have those fine lines of accuracy, completely see-through and clear. There's nothing impeding my view. There is also no words or large numbers, circles. There's nothing impeding my view of counting my total squares. You do see your number count for your squares, which are right on the lines. They're not a little down, not a little above, right on those lines. Completely clear. We have clear eighth lines. We have clear quarters. You'll see that they have clear half-inch lines on there too. Those are denoted in different ways on here. And we've got those angular cuts. I know we need a much bigger piece of paper for this one, you can see, but we, again, keeping consistent with all of those first choice rulers, we have the 30, 60, 30, 45, and 60 lines that are coming off from that edge, again, going in both directions. And then we have them at a 1/4 of an inch in. That also gives you a pivot point and extended lines, because that is a 1/4 of an inch in. There are certain blocks that you'll use, like a Lemoyne star and things like that, where you have to measure your 1/4 of an inch away from the edges and do your cuts. So that's why I am very, very excited about this tool. And yes, I may be biased because I am a certified instructor through Studio 80, 180 and Deb Talkers, but I am very, very excited to say that all my other measuring tools have gone to the wayside. They are just parked. And I've just been using the newest rulers because they're clear, they're accurate. I just did a layer cake project that I did, and my accuracy, it just makes you so happy when you're getting your cutting right, you're getting your sewing correct, and everything is just lining up and pinning perfectly. So take my word for this, and definitely try it out. Or don't take my word for it and try it out for yourself, because you are going to love these first choice rulers. Now, I will say the one thing about these first choice rulers that you want to know right off the bat is they are completely slick backed. There is no grip on them or anything like that. And that's because they're intended for you to add Invisigrip to it. Invisigrip, and why I love Invisigrip, is that Invisigrip it comes on a roll, a paper backed roll, but it is a clear cling, like those window decals that you put on outside on your windows outside. It is a plastic cling film that you're putting on the back of your tool. It's completely clear, again, not opaque. This is actually just the plastic that's on it, but the Invisigrip that comes on a roll on the tube is 36 inches by 12 inches. So you can definitely use it for this. You just take it and put it all the way down. You can also actually take pieces of this and be putting it on. But what it does is it creates a grip between your fabric and your tool so that it doesn't slip when you're cutting. But every one of the Studio 180 tools, you're going to want to put Invisigrip on it. Another great thing about Invisigrip, did you know that you can actually write on the Invisigrip with a Sharpie, a fine tip Sharpie, and to notate things for yourself of maybe doing a circle at different intersections of the angles that you might be cutting? And you can actually remove it with rubbing alcohol or even taking hand sanitizer and putting it on a tissue and wipe off the Invisigrip, and it will completely come off. But those are great ways to do some kind of advanced techniques with the tools. So this is Invisigrip. You're absolutely going to want it. Again, there's quite a bit here. It's 36 inches by 12 inches. You just cut what you need, put it on the back of your tool. The instructions are right here on here. They're written on there. They'll show you exactly what to do for that. And you are going to want to just do a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch less than the ruler so that when you put it on the back of the ruler, it doesn't pull up. It's just going to be a little bit short. But it tells you that in the instructions, so you don't have to remember that at all. Just, read the directions when you get it and so all right, let us know if you have any questions about any of those new tools and we will answer those. I do see that we do have a question about shipping. We can totally do shipping. We ship everywhere. New shipping policy is over $125 gets you free shipping. So if you order anything and your total goes over $125, then you get free shipping. But there's increments of shipping before that is how that goes. So yep, but we do ship from everywhere
To everywhere.
yeah from everywhere, yeah, from our shop to you guys. Okay, yeah, no problem. So I think I hit the shipping. All right, any other questions on there? No, not yet. All right, so we're gonna move on to brand new patterns. This is a brand new pattern that's called Majestic Feathers. This is brand new from Studio 180. It is going to use the Lemoyne Star tool and the Tucker Trimmer 3 as well as the Wing Clipper tool. And we've got all of those right on our website, bnpquilts.com. But this is a brand new and really gorgeous pattern by Studio 180. Follows along with every one of those tool instructions for the Lemoyne Star, Tucker Trimmer, and Wing Clipper. I love, and yeah, I know I'm going to sound biased again, but I love their instructions because it just breaks it down so easy. Honestly, when you follow along with some of their patterns, you kind of get spoiled because they really do a really, really great job of just breaking them down. And they equally have great visuals as well as wording for you to be able to follow along at those instructions. So that is the Majestic Feathers. So excited to have it as a first here at Bits and Pieces. And then another brand new pattern is called Flicker. Now, one of the newest tools that Studio 180 came out with was a 9-patch square up tool. And this is a brand new pattern using that 9-patch square up tool. So Nancy, if you're watching, I know how much you absolutely love that 9-patch square up tool. This is a brand new hot off the presses, just came out of the boxes. Brand new pattern by Studio 180. This also not only uses the 9-patch square up tool, but will use the wing clipper one tool. And you can get that. Yay, Nancy is watching us. Yeah, so guys, Nancy is, oh, she is loving the 9-patch tool. So take her word for it on this one, and how fun it is. And it's kind of funny because at first these tools, some of the tools I'm like, I don't need a 9-patch tool. Are you kidding me? Or I don't need a 4-patch tool. And then you use it.
Them so easy.
It makes it so easy.
Yeah.
And they are just so nicely like done
They
and
really
just
are.
beautiful. It's just amazing. So yes, it really is totally worth it. So this is so wing clipper and the 9-patch square up tool is what you're going to use. If you need those tools, you can get those on bnpquilts.com. All right, then guys, yay! Some new stuff, right? The magic wands. So, a magic wand. And I should have taken this off because I'm just going to show you guys real quick. And do you have nails? No. There we go. Can you take that off real quick? Okay, so the next products I'm going to show you 3 different magic wands. We have the short, the regular, and the extra long. I'm going to show, yes, please, because I want them to see. I didn't get to show you guys how it's actually see-through. Yes, thank you. Okay, you're going to get the good visual. We'll put the sticker on it later, after. All right, maybe you'll be the special one that gets this magic wand. Now this magic wand, yeah, so this one is our short one.
Yes.
This one is brand new. Now the short one is intended to use, I'm gonna need like your little paper behind it. There we go. So the magic wand. The magic wand is an acrylic piece that has a laser etched line down the middle. Now this is exactly 1/4 of an inch. We need a dark paper now. This is exactly a 1/2 inch, exactly laser etched line, 1/4 inch smack down the middle. Now this is intended to use, I'll get something to see, guys. I don't know. Oh, we'll use Heather's sleeve. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It looks like you're punching me in the face. But yes. So what you use this for is actually marking your 1/4 inch. It works, right, guys? It works. In a pinch, we'll come up with it. There you go.
There we go.
All right. So what you use this for is marking your lines when doing half square triangles or doing your flying geese. Now, one of the fun new things is that we have a lot of pint size tools that do itty bitties and minis, and sometimes the larger tools are a bit cumbersome to use. So they came up with this smaller one right here, and I wish I knew the number. Oh wait, I can measure it off right here. I do. It was 7.5 inches. Now this is great because it's used for minis that you might take along to draw your lines for your half square triangles and doing your magic wands. Again, a 1/2 inch in diameter and 1/4 inch exactly. This also is a great tool to be able to mark or measure your 1/4 inch seam. Shall we dare, Tammy?
Shall we dare to measure your 1/4 inch?
Oh. And she's right on. Look at that. So yes, you can actually, this is how I would do it. So holding your magic wand on a vertical, you can actually put your seam. I know, Tammy, you did amazing. Never doubted it for a second, but look at her right there. So what I'm measuring is from her seam line to this laser etch line right there is 1/4 inch. This is a great way to be checking your 1/4 inch. As teachers, we might want to use this a bit more often, actually, to measure our students' 1/4 inches. So that is a secondary kind of tool that you can use. Now, any of the magic wands can be used for that. If you have any other questions on how to use the magic wand, I would definitely point you to the videos from Studio 180. They're going to show you exactly how you're drawing your lines on your edge and then having that. Now, competitor one of these out there has a black solid line down the middle. Why this is a better tool is this is a laser etched line. It's not a fat black line of which you could be to the left or to the right of your lineup of your points. So laser etched line means more precision and accuracy, and we like that precision. So absolutely love that right there. Okay. Next one up is our regular size. Now, if you have a preference to your color, that seafoam color is the newest one to the line. I need you in your order to be notating which color you would like, because the little one only comes in seafoam and the extra large only comes in seafoam. But now the regular, we have a few different colors. We have
gold
yeah,
and the seafoam.
the
is what we
gold
have
and
in stock.
seafoam. Yes, Heather is correct. This yellow, I think we call it yellow. I don't. You can call it gold or yellow in the note.
Yellow.
We'll
It's one of
know.
those,
We'll know.
but it's only that one right now, and the seafoam.
And the seafoam color. So you have two to choose from. I'm loving both of these because you can absolutely see through these. And that's the thing, is when you lay these tools down over your points to draw your lines for your half square triangles, you want to be able to see through it. And so the new color of the seafoam is a great one because you absolutely can see through it. This is our color also, which is gold. So this one, which measures 12 inches, is the regular size. Again, notate when checking out if you would like the gold or you would like the seafoam. You do have to put that in your notes section upon checkout, or I'm going to pick a color for you. Okay. So when I'm doing these orders tomorrow. So definitely notate if you wanted seafoam or the gold for the regular size. This is a 12-inch, great for doing any of your 1/4-inch lineups for kind of normal sized blocks that you're doing, regular squares. This is the original. The 12 inches, the original one right here. So again, notate in your checkout, when you are checking out, there's a section that says notes. Please notate there which color you would like. All right, and our last one, which I am very excited about. I don't think we have any 10-inch squares around here, do we? We don't have any layer cakes around here, do we?
Why not?
All right, Heather's gonna grab a layer cake for us so I can show you this. Oh, perfect.
That's right here.
That's perfect. Okay,
Here's a layer
the
cake.
next one is a new longer magic wand, which I'm very excited about, because if you are one that's ever trying to make half square triangles from a layer cake, your previous regular one was just a wee bit too small. Do you see that, guys? We're just a wee bit too small. But now they've made a larger one, which is 14.5 inches long. And that is in the seafoam, clearish seafoam color, in that 14.5 inches. And look, guys, when we do the lineup from point to point on a layer cake, it actually is long enough to reach both ends. You no longer, when we used to have to do this, you'd have to either use a different ruler or you'd have to only go halfway and then halfway again. No longer do you have to do that. Yes, exactly. Now we're going point to point or corner to corner, lining up that laser etched line and then drawing our lines on both sides to get that half square, the half square triangles. Now, this new long magic wand, this only comes in seafoam, so you don't need to worry about letting us know. Again, the smallest, that teeny one, I'm going to call it the teeny one, and the longest one only come in seafoam. But it is a really great color.
Really pretty.
This is like, it's pretty, but it's also really functional, which is fantastic to use. Now, what I will say is, if you there is an application for every single one of these, but if you were financially strapped and could only choose one, remember, you can always go smaller on a bigger, but you can't go bigger on a smaller. So I'm just going to say that for that one. Okay, so now that we've talked about the new patterns, the newest rulers, the newest magic wands, let's talk about this beauty that is behind me.
This is the Jacobean Garden line of fabric with the Dragonfly in the Sky kit from Benartex. These are brand new fabrics that just came in, and they are gorgeous purples and those aqua blues and pinks and olive greens. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm looking at the sample behind me. Uses half square triangles. You can use your brand new Quilter's Magic Wand to make parts of this quilt. This is sold number 109, is $164.99 and measures 80 by 80 when it is finished. The kit includes all of the fabric that you're going to need to make the entire quilt top and the binding.
So pretty, isn't it?
It is very
And
pretty.
for those of you who really like this fabric too, we did just put this fabric out into the shop. So you this is a really big quilt. So I don't foresee you needing to add on to it. But if you wanted to make pillowcases or like do some balances in your room or something like that, we do have more of this fabric. If you are looking at us from far away, you can always go to bnpquilts.com and look up that Jacobean fabric line to see more of that. But it really is really pretty. And I love how those dots and the dragonflies really go along with this kind of floral design here. All right. Well, so in celebration of us, this one.
The placement. Yes.
Okay. In celebration and memorial of Memorial Day and those who have served who have lost their lives and have served, we are going to show you some of our kind of Americana lines that we just got into. So
these are the Americana placemat kit. So each kit makes all 6 of these placemats.
Do you
There
want me to
are
hold a
different.
few?
Yes.
There's 6 of them, so
There's
there's a lot of them.
total. There are a few different patterns. And the blue stars that Nicole is holding
This
here
right here.
is the binding for each of them. So we have Home of the Brave and Land of the Free, as well as this one with some red and blue florals. This one that has a flag in the background, a little faded flag. And a few more of the red and blue florals.
You want the pan?
Yes.
Because it comes as a pan.
So we're going to show you how it comes in those package. Does it come with the backings? Yes. The backing is in the kit also. So you're going to get this panel in there with the backing fabric and the binding fabric.
The binding is this blue with stars.
Really pretty. So really all you need is batting for the middle of that to make that into placemats. And perfect size for these placemats. I have a ruler right here. I can measure and see what our size. 12 by 18. Look at that. 12 by 18 are the sizes of these. So it's perfect for those placemats. Backing included.
Yes, the backing is included. So you have everything you need to make these placemats.
I like that one. Yeah, that's great. Okay, and all of these are going to be from that Americana line of fabric, and it's just really, I really like the colors actually. We're trying to find the name of this color, but I would say like it's a cornflower kind of color, I guess. I don't know. All right, next up is an apron, and I wish we had time today to be able to get this together for you. Sorry, with the busyness of the shop, we were not able to get this done, but we'll get it done because we still got 4th of July the whole summer to get it done. But this is the Americana blue apron panel. Now this panel is on a canvas, so it's like a lightweight canvas. But it makes this apron, gives you the instructions right here to make the apron. Also gives you these little pockets that you can put on. And I actually asked,
turn them into popcorn.
this is exactly what I thought they were. I actually said that to Tammy. I'm like, oh, it comes with pot holders. And she was like, no, those are pockets. But I probably would make them into pot holders because I don't really know that I need a pocket when I'm cooking. But who knows? Maybe I needed a pocket and I never knew I needed a pocket. I don't know. So this again is the Americana. Look it, this is how it goes, just like this, right on me. So this is the blue apron in canvas. Really pretty, isn't it? I like this one a lot. I'm gonna be getting this one.
This one is the light
I like
cream
this
colorway.
Yeah, that's nice too. So if you have two cooks in the family and you guys don't want the same apron, there you go. Heather, you can get the white one and I'll get the blue one.
Also comes with the 2 squares to either make pockets or pot holders, as well as the fabric to make the ties to actually make it stay on your body while
and you're not going to be clueless because look, it even says right there, pot holder option. So you see, it's not just me.
And look, pot holder binding.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I actually thought those were straps. Oh no.
So
yeah, you've got the straps down
The
there.
red stars is the pot holder binding, should you choose to make a pot holder. The red stripes are for tying around your neck, and the blue stars is for tying around your waist.
Oh, well, look at that, guys. We can get super creative in anything we want here. You could use it for some other kind of decoration, have you want to put those as pockets.
Yeah.
More, I don't know what you'd use them for, but look, you're not going to be clueless at all.
Step-by-step directions printed right on the panel. So you don't have to worry about losing a piece of paper. They're right on the panel. All right. Up next, we have the pillowcase kit in
the pillowcase kit. All right. So in our Americana fabric, we have our pillowcase kit. Pillowcase kit. If you've been with us for a while, you'll know that we adore our burrito style pillowcases. If you're brand new to us, guess what? I made a video on how to make the pillowcases using the burrito style pillowcase instructions. So we have created kits for you. We've given you the body fabric, the flange, and the cuff, all for you to minimally cut and get ready for those pillowcases. I really love these. These are great for the summertime feel, going to the camp or something, or just decorating your house in that Americana and fun for the summertime. Here is your pillowcase colors for sure. So these are the Americana line. Okay, then I lost our paper. Oh, there we go.
I borrowed it for a moment.
3-yard pick.
3-yard pick. Great.
Oh, yes. Loving this 3-yard pick. I love this 3-yard pick because sometimes I just really like a fabric that has like kind of double focus kind of fabrics. So this is our 3-yard pick. The 3-yard pick is what it is it's 3 fabrics, 1 yard each from the Americana line we have here. So 3 fabrics, 1 yard each of those. And I thought that these would be great for making even like a tote bag or some other home decor kind of things, or just making a quilt that could go along with the pillowcases and things like that. But this, again, 1 yard each of the 3 different fabrics. These are all from that Americana line, and really, really pretty. I love these colors. These colors are great. And I don't like the plastics there, but let me just like peek it a little bit for you. And then we're going to have some pre-cuts to show you. But isn't that just a gorgeous fabrics? And they're cotton, nice soft cotton fabrics to do that for. Okay, Then we have, after that 3 yard picks, we have some pre-cuts for you because not often, not always, I should say, do the lines of fabrics have pre-cuts, but these actually do have pre-cuts. So our first pre-cut package for you is our fat quarter pack. And the fat quarter pack is going to give you one of every one of the 12 different pieces of the Americana line. So we have red and white stripes, we've got the blue stripes, we've got the white stars there, we've got the red and beige stars, and then some light blue, some darker blue. Then we have those florals on there, like the roses and different florals and poppies, things like that. We've got the blue background florals, and then the roses on blue, the multicolor roses on cream, and those back there, can you see them? These are those blues, light blue with florals, dark blue with florals, and then it even comes with a patchwork. So again, these are all fat quarters in the bundle, Americana, gorgeous colors here. Really, really love these. Then we have, so that was the fat quarters. Then we have up our layer cake, I'm sorry, our jelly rolls, or our 2.5 inch strip rolls, I should call it the correct thing actually. So 2.5 inches by width of fabric. You have multi of the stripes you'll see here. These are great to use in lots of different projects that you have, whether it's a jelly roll run or any other project that you might have. This again is the Americana line. It is by Clothworks. Beth Groves and Clothworks makes this line. Really nice, soft cottons in all those gorgeous Americana. You'll see that every one of the 12 fabrics is represented 4 times in this grouping, and you have 40 pieces. Well, not some are 3 and some are 4. So that's how they break it down to getting 40 pieces in that strip roll. All right, and then we have the 5-inch squares. Perfect for using your minis and your magic wands to be able to use those half square triangles. So we've got those 5-inch squares in every one of those Americana colors. You can see right here, those Americana groupings. There are 42 pieces to this charm pack that we have here, those 5-inch squares. And then we have the layer cake, and our famous new long magic wand is perfect for that layer cake. And this is a 10-inch squares, and you're going to get every one of those. There are a few duplicates of those colors in there, and these are all of the 10-inch squares for Americana is on there. So different ways that you can get those pre-cuts. Again, the 10-inch squares, the 5-inch squares, jelly roll, or your 2.5-inch squares, and or square, yeah, strips. 2.5-inch strips, and then your fat quarters. So definitely able to get them in all different. The last thing that we have up tonight is to show you our Tammy table runner in the Americana, and we love it. So this is the newest one in the line of Tammy table runners. The Tammy table runners come in a fabric kit like this. It comes with instructions as well as a picture right on there to show you what it's supposed to look like. These are famous, I will say. She has made many, many of these kits, and people love them. You've got all the fabric to create your top, your binding, and even your backing is included in the kit. People love it. The only thing you're going to have to add for this is your batting. So fantastic. This is the Tammy table runner. And this is backing. So fun.
And the binding is this blue and white stripe.
We love it. So this is great because you can actually almost double flip, right, with the backing like that. So it is a focus fabric in the middle, 2 borders on it, and then you just zip it together together. You could do as much or as little quilting as you'd like. Everything comes in the package again with those instructions and the picture there to be able to show you. Really something fun to do so that you are ready for the summer. So hope you enjoyed all of those items that we've brought to you tonight. Again, if you want to see any more of these fabrics or to even get more of these fabrics, you can always visit our website, bnpquilts.com, for any more information and future projects and fun things to do. Don't forget, if you are local to us, our tent sale does start next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It is Friday and Saturday from 9 to 4, and then Sunday 9 to 3. Come visit us, 70 Bridge Street in Pelham, New Hampshire. Need any more information? Go to our website, bnpquilts.com, for further information. All right, guys, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you at the tent sale next week. Bye-bye.